Morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you.
Thank you so much.
A lot happening in the city. One event that you're actually involved with. But first, let's talk JFL.
Yeah, I mean, dare I say this is probably the best weekend of the summer in Montreal because there's so much going on. But what I love about it is that there's a lot of star power in town. And that's because you got a lot, well, Tebe, of course, that's what I meant. That's where I was going with that. But just for laughs, you got a lot of great names that are in town. Tonight, you've got Trevor Noah, who's bringing his tour to the Bell Center. That's going to be amazing, 8 o'clock. And it's Gala weekend, too, as they wrap up another amazing festival. I don't know how they do it, but you've got Wanda Sykes coming up tonight. Hassan Minhaj is coming up as well, Place des Arts. Anthony Jeselnik tomorrow night. He's maybe the best joke writer in the business. Michael Che from SNL. Sunday, it's Anthony Anderson, and you got Jonathan Van Ness,
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart. I'm glad you brought that up because tomorrow at Monument National, Kevin's doing like a one-on-one interview series with some amazing guests, and that's going to be great.
He's so good at that.
And he's been in town too, filming a movie, so maybe you've seen him around town. But that's, if you can get a ticket, go and check that out. It's called Heart to Heart, which is pretty clever.
You actually wanted to go do the big wheel in the Old Port, but did you know that there's something else happening in the Old Port?
I did not. I was just going to go down there to check out the Ferris wheel, but apparently there's something else going on. So.
Fireworks.
Oh, the fireworks.
It's actually I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's the last weekend for the fireworks. I know, right? And it's going to be neat, though, because they're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Montreal Casino. Gregory Charles is a spokesperson for the casino, and he's helped to pick the music. So they're going to do 25 Quebec songs from the last 25 years, and that'll be the soundtrack. And Greg's going to perform before the show, so that's going to be really neat. He's amazing live, and I mean, Laronde is the best place to watch the fireworks, hands down. And I do quickly want to mention, today they're doing their annual food drive for Moisson Montreal. So if you do head down before 6 o'clock, if you bring a minimum donation of $15 or 6 non-perishable food items, they'll give you a $25 admission ticket for free, and that's great. It's a great cause.
It is a pretty good cause. Christmas in July.
When you think 35 and sunny, what do you think?
31 degrees outside, but it's Christmas in July.
Talking about Santa Claus. Yeah, this is neat. You remember the Christmas village that they set up at the Atwater Market over the holidays? That was a huge success. Well, the same people who brought us that are bringing us a little Christmas in July at an amazing site called the Berge des Coursiers, right at the foot of the Five Roses building on the Lachine Canal. Cool. So you can't get more Montreal than this.
I didn't even know that existed.
I know, right? That's what I learned too. So it's a Christmas-themed weekend, and there's music and dancing and partying, outdoor drinks. Santa Claus will be there on Sunday. There's going to be a Christmas brunch, and it's called Noël des Campeurs. You can check the website for details, and you can do some urban camping. So that's why they call it that, and that's a great spot for that.
Well, if you don't want to see Santa over the weekend, but you want to see Tebe perform. It's the New Country
Brome Festival.
Yeah.
This is great. Tebe is, of course, super talented and it's been doing a great job co-hosting all morning. So you're going to be there tonight, of course, performing at just after 9 o'clock, I think it is.
Something like that.
On the main stage.
We've got a bunch of great acts on the bill later on in the weekend as well. Tonight we've got Matt Lang.
Who's amazing.
Amazing Quebecois country music artist doing big things. Aaron Goodvin. Coming up tomorrow, we've got Paul Brandt, Jess Moskaluke.
Emily Hall is going to be there as well.
Yes. Who else we got? Washboard Union over the weekend. Just a lot of great, both Quebecois and Anglophone country music stars.
And we're just seeing Chase Rice too, who's kind of like the it guy on the new country scene in the U.S. right now. My wife got very excited. I told her that he would be very talented. He's a little bit hunky too. So no, that's going to be great. It's on the same site as the Brome Fair, which is coming up in about a month or so. And there's this kind of cool country vibe sweeping through Montreal and Quebec. It's always been there, but a little under the surface, I find.
That's what you were saying.
I was saying that earlier. I mean, there's a lot of country music fans in Quebec. I just think they've been hibernating for the past 10 years.
It's going a little bit more mainstream, but it's kind of neat to see this, and you can discover some great artists. It's an amazing lineup, and kids are welcome, and you can camp. You can bring your horse to the new country. You can.
Wow.
I don't have a horse, of course, but if you have one, this
Old
is
Town Road, right?
Bring it.
Horse.
Ride till you can't no more.
That is hilarious. I love it. You can either go camping with Santa, or you can bring your horse. to a country festival.
Sounds about right.
That's a pretty good weekend right there. I think we covered it all, right? We got horses, we got Santa Claus, we covered it all. That's going to be a fun weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.